Still tied with the legendary Dean Smith. And we're underway as the Tar Heels win the opening tip tonight here at Castle Coliseum. Dropped 5 straight in the ACC.
Yeah, people forget about the game at University of Virginia, December the 8th, the last time that Cole Anthony played. And we've seen this before.
But so good with the basketball, they almost never turn it over.
And which really is an oxymoron when you think about Young. And speaking of Young, redshirt freshman.
As you look at the North Carolina starting 5, Roy Williams has had to use far too many point guards, of course. They got in tight for 2. Look for that tonight.
He grew up, of course, watching Virginia Tech basketball, but was a huge fan of North Carolina.
That's a sweet move inside by Garrison Brooks. They need a big game from him. Edey averaging 6 assists per game. Drives it and scores it. Looks for a lot of attention. Turns it over, but Carolina gets it right back. In the lane, there's Brooks for 2.
At the rim, that has to be the recipe for success for North Carolina for 40 minutes.
Long distance and knocked in from three-point land by Jalen Cone from 3.
That's all? Young man had a big game against Syracuse on the road and got the attention. Taking the basketball out and forcing others to beat you besides the 2 big men, and that's a mistake. You can't leave that young man open at the top of the key. Virginia Tech is not the conventional team. You have to recognize that Landers Nolley, who was the tallest player on the court at the time for the Hokies, is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Brooks bullying his way in, short rims it. And there's Wilkins with the stuff. It's a 7-0 run for the Hokies. Bacon on a battle, hooks it up and in. That's a sweet shot. Freshmen played very well as of late for the Hokies. And Playtech with a nice move there on the baseline to drop it in.
You turn your head, it's going to be a backdoor layup for the Tar Heels.
Up there for the big fellow, who's going to bank it in. Ojiako with a basket. We shall see an All-America candidate for a chunk of the season. Hasn't played since December 8th. Shot clock at 5 for Carolina. Brooks up and in for 2.
To Garrison Brooks. And if Garrison Brooks can be that guy with a Cole Anthony back and you get a healthy Brandon Robinson back, now you have an opportunity in your second half of ACC play to make a run. Cone's going to miss a shot in the second half of ACC play because this young man is on fire right now.
I still don't think enough people are talking about him. Nicely done as Killing gets the easy basket. Range is like 5 feet inside midcourt.
Well, we watched him in shoot-around earlier today, and then, of course, walking into the gym earlier about 6:15.
Beautiful move there by Nolley.
Wingspan, and you talk about, Coach Young says, you see him go out and make plays and get offensive rebounds that you wouldn't expect from a guy his size. Unable to finish.
4 point guards this year, this current season for North Carolina.
Well, that has been the struggle for North Carolina. We've seen them play well for stretches in this 5-game losing streak.
Shot clock to 8. On the spin to kick out. Now back inside. Brooks again. He's really got it going.
He does.
Going into the locker room.
And Obi, one of the things that, we have to be concerned about in this game, Landers Nolley, who is a shooter and scorer, having to defend a post player. Armando Bacot doing a great job getting up and setting that screen, just pressuring, relieving the pressure on Leaky Black. And as Black is able to get it across half court, now you've got Virginia Tech playing disadvantage.
Nolley can't get it, but the tip is up and in. Ojiako will get that basket.
Hear how Mike Young talks about him, but more so the recruiting process of how these two got to.
And a foul as well.
And great find by Leaky Black. Secondly, Jalen Cone, what are you doing? I know you're bouncy.
In the paint.
Well, and defensively, they've really done a good job of keeping Virginia Tech off that three-point line. They're switching everything. Armando Bacot before Wabisabiti kicked that, but the shot clock resets to 20 seconds, giving North Carolina an opportunity to get back into the offense. And because of that, Leaky Black starts off the second half.
Playtech with a foul, trying to slow up Edey on the drive. He gets it in. Here's Cone from the corner. Got that one. From three-point land.
To execute underneath out-of-bounds plays. We watched Jalen Cone make that same shot over and over again in shoot-around today, and he pays it off with a big one, but Andrew Platek knocking down the three.
Started the loss at Pitt, playing 32 minutes. That was a week after being hit by an impaired driver in a car accident. Rolling inside, and Pierce
having a great performance.
Shot clock a factor. Cone has to kick it out. They've got to heave it up there, and got it to go.
And I believe the officials are going to go and look at that one.
And that means bacon for everybody.
Bacon.
Beatty with a nice drive to lay in two.
To continue this momentum and blow the roof off of this Coliseum, which could be this three, by Naheem Alim, and then end up losing games because they don't understand how to get the basketball into the right player's hands at the end. This time Garrison Brooks gets it and makes the Hokies pay. Brooks, who has 15 first-half points, and they've done that. But one of the things that North Carolina has done is keep the Hokies off the three-point line. The basketball game up.
Pierce fires the pass. Black gets it back and sticks it. A big three.
That time, get the ball in the hands of Garrison Brooks. Allow him to go to work.
Will he get the drop? All over the iron, and it falls in. Aline. Cone lost one up there, and it's all net. As he knocks it down from way downtown, 59-55. Well, with that ability to hit the three, the Hokies are never out of it, and they're going to force the turnover.
And there's the guy.
There he is again, the other corner. Got it! Cone on the move to the baseline. Almost lost the handle. Here's the long one. That won't drop. And he's got two with 19.9 and missing on the first one. Just 6 for 12 at the foul line. Makes the second one. This is a 1-and-1. And got the roll. And looked very smooth there to knot it up at 60. Black, Baycott. Brooks will fire it up. He can't hit it at the buzzer, and this one is going to overtime.
Here in overtime, something you have to be aware of, but he has to take advantage of his matchup when he gets it. And
yes.
He does on that possession.
That is a powerful move, and he'll be at the line.
And the ball, the game expiring as the ball is coming off the rim, you have to appreciate that.
Cone picks it up, fires, and hits it.
Speaking of appreciation, hard to imagine all that action happened in only 2 seconds.
Cone fires, no, bad miss on that one, so he's pulling off a little bit. North Carolina lost it. The point guard looking for somebody. Hard drive, and blocked. Platek with some terrific defense.
And you and I unanimously agree that is Garrison Brooks. Look forward to seeing him get his hands on the basketball.
Here's Platek from three.
Platek that shot, but Virginia Tech was so caught up in taking away Garrison Brooks, they were willing to leave him. And on the other end of the floor,
5 to shoot. Here's Black way downtown. No. And that will do it for the overtime number 1. Beatty put that head down. 10 to get off a shot. Beatty from the corner. He hits it. He doesn't shoot many. 70-69. Francis left alone. Long distance, but it's in and out. Oh, right down the lane. Pierce picks it up and lays it in. Francis on the attack. He slithers in for 2 and a huge bucket.
Big bucket by Jeremiah Francis.
Celine with a bounce here to the point guard. Beatty, shot clock at 5. Nolley will turn and fire. He can't hit it. But
right now, you don't have to be in a rush if you're Landers Nolley. Reset, get the best shot for the team.
Celine from the corner. Got it! A 3. 75-73. Black gives up the dribble. He needs some help. 15 to shoot it. Brooks in strong and lays it in. What a move that was to tie the game.
Straight line drive.
Beatty bouncing for Nolley. 14 on the shot clock. He'll drive it. And the reverse is good. Leaky Black. Here's Brooks. Brooks powering in close. Got it to go. He hits it. And he ties the game at 77. Nolley. No timeout here. Radford will scoop it in. It's up and drops. He got it to go.
but give Tyrece Radford credit, getting to the rim and going strong through the contact, soft touch on the basket.
Running the baseline, Black with the heave, airborne, and that will do it. Tyrece Radford makes sure they all go home happy. A victory for Virginia Tech and bacon for everybody.